Let me be clear, as hard as the last 16 years have been on our military, no enemy in the field has done more to harm the readiness of the U.S. military than the combined impact of the Budget Control Act's defense spending cuts, worsened by us operating in 9 of the last 10 years under continuing resolutions, wasting copious amounts of precious taxpayer dollars. Our maintenance activities will probably pretty much shut down. We will not be able to induct any more of our gear or that need maintenance. Over 50% altogether of my civilian workforce will be furloughed, and that's going to impact our contracting. It'll impact, obviously, our medical facilities. It's got a huge morale impact. I'll just tell you, how long can you keep good people around when something like this happens? It is always a question that's got to hover in the back of my mind. I would just tell you that we do a lot of intelligence operations around the world, and they cost money. Those obviously would stop, and I would just tell you that training for almost our entire reserve force will stop, and you must understand the critical importance of our reserves. They're the only shock absorber we have. It's not like the old days where you could draft somebody in and 18 weeks later have them in combat with the skills they need. Today's infantrymen, they're called infantrymen because they're infant soldiers, young soldiers. They still take a year to train in order to have them ready to use the gear they have on them and make certain they have the ethical and tactical abilities to deal with the battlefield today. For those out there right now in the field, at sea, in the air, the ones sitting in the ready room over here at Andrews Air Force Base, I just tell you that they deserve full support, and we have got to come to grips with this as a nation.